Hello everyone. Going to share a very small tip with you all to kind of weather the storm of this coronavirus, Wuhan virus, Chinese virus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. And the tip is applicable to any time of distress that you have in life. And I've been practicing it, preaching it, and I grew up with it, but have sort of evolved into it a little bit better. And it's what I call developing your sense of humor. So let me articulate what I mean. And it's especially important when some people are born with a great sense of humor. And when I say sense of humor, I don't mean that you got to be a joker or a comedian or a comic or anything. It's just you should have the ability to laugh at what's happening around you, to laugh at a good joke, to laugh at yourself, to laugh at situations, and the ability to find a silver lining and a funny bone in life. And my basic premises and thesis comes from that right after you're born, every day that you live, you're marching towards death. And what is death? Death is a point of where everything is lost. So you are born with absolute abundance, day zero, day one when you're born. And then every day you're losing something out of it. Even though it feels that you're gaining, but it's just a sort of an illusion of this world. In Sanatan language, it's called as Maya. It's just Maya, or this play of the Lord or the universe is just creating an illusion. What's actually happening is you're losing something every day. So if you have a sense of humor, then you should be able to laugh at the loss that you are experiencing every day, and not so much that you're gaining anything. All you're gaining is an acceptance and an appreciation of a loss. Let me further articulate this for you. So when you're a child, till about 7, 8, 9, 10, before you really develop an understanding of this world, the model of this world, the intricacies of the world, you carry a sense of innocence. As soon as you step into teenage world, you start to lose that sense of innocence, right? So it's a loss. Even though it feels you're becoming young and you're gaining youth, but it's coming at a cost. It's coming at the price of losing the innocence. When you grow out of teenage years, and you come into prime time, let's say 20, 21, you're stepping into youth, but you're losing that sense of devil may care attitude of teenage, and you start to step into a responsible world. So what you lost is the devil may care attitude, and what you gain is the youth and the responsibilities that come with it. 20 to 30, you still carry a little bit of, nonchalance. You get away with youthful vitality. You start to get into, making friends. But what you start to lose is, that age of neither here nor there. And if you don't get married till 30, then you still have a lot of freedom. But as soon as you get married, you start to lose that freedom, that individuality. Now there is collective responsibility of the world, family, and so on and so forth. So you get the gist that as you grow old, you are giving away a lot more precious things, and what you're gaining is really not so much precious. And if you can appreciate this equation of life, and then the only way to get by in life, that with the understanding that as you're going to grow old, you're going to lose more than you're going to gain, is the only way to live through this suffering or pain or understanding of loss of life is through a sense of humor. And I know a lot of people around me who don't see life in a humorous way. They're always serious. And my point to them is that you don't know what you're losing out. Because the day you get it, you will start to laugh at life. Because life is almost like, inversely proportional. What it shows you, it's doing exactly opposite to it. And when people say, oh, I'm gaining wealth, I'm gaining money, I'm gaining fame, they just don't realize what they're losing, and what they're losing was a lot more precious than this. And it's almost like that life is funny, the nature is funny, the universe is funny. It's playing a joke at you, and you're unable to laugh at it. So I always have this, sort of. I have a good sense of humor. At least I think so. A lot of people think my sense of humor is a little wicked and crazy, but I tend to look at life this way: that you have to accept death. Every day something is dying around you. Uh, Everything that you lose is nothing else but death. And if you start to enjoy that part of that, whatever you're losing, you have to laugh at what you're gaining, finding that funny bone in the universe, the play that universe is playing. That's why in Sanatan or Hindu Dharma, the Krishna uh, describes this world as Ras Leela. It's nothing else but a play. And a play has, satire, loss, humor, everything. And it's a self-fulfilled, in this play of life, you experience every emotion, every rasa, as it's called as in Sanskrit. And one of the major rasas that you should have to enjoy this play of existence and life is humor. And you don't have to, and humor has it's satirical, it's in your face, it's subtle, and that's how life is. It has all sorts of interplay of various rasas or various attributes of existence, but underneath this whole thing is nothing really exists. You come with nothing, you leave this earth with nothing, and the only thing, an attribute that if you have makes the life sort of worthwhile living and you enjoy through it, is a sense of humor. So you work hard, play hard, have a very honest heart, clean mind, compassion, support everyone, love everyone, take care of everything, but keep your sense of humor. If you lose something, laugh it off. If you gain something, laugh it off, because what you have gained is not going to last forever. And what you have lost was never really yours, because you didn't come with anything. So let go, develop this point of wisdom, have a appreciation of what life is, and have a great time and living with a joke, live with a smile, and celebrate life with a sense of humor. Thanks, bye, have fun.